Okay, so let's get started. In this video, let's talk about when BTC breaks this $32 range. It's all up and every altcoin is going. And even let's check which trends are more likely to reach good at that spot, at the good range that we can sell. See which trends are actually really moving while BTC is pumping. These trends will be mostly high when Bitcoin pumps around 32 above that range. And at last, let's get into the some crypto news. Okay. So right now we need to remember. Okay, so right now let's see on the daily of crypto bubble. Okay, so let's check on the weekly first. Okay, so on a weekly, if you see that Kavya engine INJ, we need to check on that also. INJ STX, we need to check. Then FTM also we need to check. Render we need to check. Then which one? Sand also we need to check. Then which one else we need to check? Okay, this is on the weekly. Now let's check on the daily because when Bitcoin pumps, right? You know that Bitcoin pumped, right? When Bitcoin pumps, these altcoins just fly, and the coins which actually fly right now, when Bitcoin breaks that $32 range, these altcoins will go massively up. So we need to check only on those which are more likely to go very up. Okay. So now even Sol went on a daily render. We need to check this all. LR, INJ, STX. We'll check on this. Okay. So that's for a crypto bubble. Now let's check on the BTC chart, which everyone's come for, right? So let's go on to that chart as soon. Okay, so right now BTC gave a massive right now. So right now BTC gave that massive long entry, right? So if you all entered your longs, you all will be entering your longs right here. Okay, so right now it needs to go at this range. Right now there's no stopping it to go to this range because even if you see it on a daily, you all can understand, right? So right now BTC is here. Okay, so BTC is right here. It's at around $30,000. Okay, so you see on a daily, which is here, it needs to get at this resistance. It needs to break this one because once it breaks, once it breaks this key, once it breaks this key resistance, the $32 range, this $32, they are more likely going to go up, and this is going to break that, and we're more likely going to go to 60 to 70, 60, then after 60 to yeah 47.50, and once we reach that $50 range, everyone's entering, everyone is coming to the crypto space, right? So that's what I wanted to show you. So we now right now we are at right now, if you see on a 4-hour chart, we are at this range, right? We are at this range. Okay, so right now it's going to go to this. So take profit right here. If you entered all your longs right here, is around $32 range. Okay, so there's no bearish now, there's nothing bearish, there's only bullish. We can't see about bearish, but if it the the bearish part will be like it goes here, right here, it goes, it comes and it breaks, and now it's gone fully down. That's the only bearish you can predict. Like Elon Musk dumps and starts saying the crypto market is bad. That's all the thing. But once it reaches this spot, we can talk about again another 2-3 months. We can talk about being bearish. Okay, so right now the TP of it is here, $32 range, and that's all your entries. Take profits. Okay, then from that, so now let's check into the next chart, which is the Ethereum chart. Okay, so for Ethereum chart, there's a Shanghai upgrade, and there's kind of like a bad thing on the Shanghai. So it's going to be dangling yearly, you can say, but mostly let's check because of the Shanghai upgrade, the ETH that will be in the crypto news, or you'll get it what I mean. If you're entering your ETH, it'd be a good entry if you enter once it breaks here. Okay, say you entered here. Okay, so if you all want to re-enter right now, once it breaks, only for the bullish stock. Okay, once it breaks this key support, which I'll show you right now, once it breaks this, once it breaks this, goes up, makes it as a small support, we need to enter all our longs right here, then it's going to go up. Okay, so once it does that, you need to enter if you are not entered in your ETH position. Okay, and then you can put your take profits at around here, at around here, the big TPs, big TPs, at 2360. What happens in the because of the Shanghai upgrade? There's mostly fear. So you can say that let's talk about the bearish part also of it. Because of the Shanghai upgrade, right? This is only if the Shanghai upgrade is causing some problems and it's causing some kind of fear for the validators, which you'll see in the crypto news. So it can just be ranging in this area from here, and say from just be bit. It can just be ranging here from year to year. If the Shanghai upgrade is that bad, okay, it can just be ranging in this area. There's a fear of the Shanghai upgrade, right, on Ethereum. So that's why each chart. Okay, so now let's check out the next chart, which is your AVAX chart. Okay, so for your AVAX chart, the altcoins is just started. The pump is just started. So for AVAX chart, entering your longs, you enter your longs right here above this. You want to re-enter your longs. If you all have entered here, then good. But if you all want to re-enter longs, once it breaks this one, once it breaks this key, once it breaks this key resistance, right? It makes this a support. We enter all our longs right here. Okay, that's for AVAX chart, and then we put our take profits right here. Okay, so there's no bad news on AVAX and $20 AVAX. Okay, and for your bearish part, the same thing. What ETH's doing right now, you can do that. Okay, so mostly it's not going to do it, but just a likely case. You can just range at this area. Okay, you can come here, you can range at this area. That's the bearish part. Okay, and if it breaks this key support right here, more probably going to go down. Okay, but that's the bearish part of AVAX also. Now let's talk about the next chart, which is your Solana chart. Okay, so Solana was, if you see Solana is a good chart right now to see how it was ranging. So right now Solana, okay, so let me remove this thing so you can see it properly. So for a Solana chart, Solana was just ranging at this area, right, at around $20 to $21, was just ranging. So now it broke this key range area. So this coin is going to go. But once it breaks this, if you'll enter all your longs here, right, once you'll enter all your longs, put your take profits at this range. Okay, you'll know your TP is right there. But once it breaks, you can say once it breaks this one is the main one, because right here is the resistance, right? Once it breaks that, there's no stopping this. Coin is going to keep going. Yeah, they're stopping it for this one here, the big TP. So right now, if you're putting your take profits here, once it breaks this, makes a support, we re-enter all. So take profits for this trade shall I in, it's at around $23. And once it breaks this key resistance, you can say $23, we enter all our longs back again once it makes it as support. Okay, and for your bearish part, we can't talk about the bearish part, but we need to talk about the bearish part, because these coins can just range. Even BTC is going up, these coins can just range. So you need to say of that. Okay, because but see, it's not breaking this key support. The key support, you can say the key resistance is, you can say it's at this range, the big one. See, yeah, wait, I'll tell you where is the key resistance for this. Yeah, this one, see here, this is the key resistance for Solana one. Okay, so this is a key resistance. Till then it breaks that. You can enter, you will get some proper gains, but will not get that massive gains as Bitcoin goes. But till now Solana is giving that big high pumps, right? So and uh, so till then we just need to wait. If you all put your entries right here, you can take your take profits. So right now let's talk about the bearish part. So for your bearish part, BTC can just this resistance line, right, around $23, where you're going to put your take profits, which is just can come here. Then that's the only bearish part you can see. after it reaches here. Okay, so that's for your Solana bearish part. Once it reaches this range, you can do the same thing. You can range in this direction. Okay, you can range in this direction. That's for a bearish part of Solana. Now let's talk about your dot chart. Okay, so dots also getting some good pumps. Okay, so if you'll entered your logs, you'll see that you'll take your good TPs right here. Your good TPs right here. Okay, your good TPs. If you'll entered your logs here, take your TPs right here. Okay, so then once it breaks here, we'll recheck. Okay, as it breaks this one, this $6 breaks the support, we need to re-enter back again. Okay, so that's for your dot chart. Okay, so now let's talk about the bearish part. The same thing as ETH, avax, and most probably it can just range in this. It can go up from here. It can go up here. Once it goes here up, you can see it can just range in this. Okay, so it can just range in this area. Okay, so that's for your bearish part on dot. Now let's check on the next chart, which is your ADA chart. For your ADA chart, okay, so ADA right now, once ADA breaks this key support here, I'll just remove all this thing so you can see. Right now ADA is cool. If you are so ADA there was no longs. Okay, so your main long entry for ADA will be here. You check on a daily also. Okay, so this guy needs to go a lot. Okay, so ADA is also getting some nice good pumps. Okay, so ADA right now, so ADA once it breaks this key support, once it breaks this, makes it a support, we need to enter all our longs. Okay, and we need to put our take profits right here at around 0.43. Okay, here, right here, 0.40. And the bearish part can just range there. It can just come at this range, can come down. Okay, and just range there, or break this key support, which this you can say, yeah, this key support it can break and it can go down, but till then it can just range over here only. Okay, that's for your ADA chart. Now let's talk about your next chart, which is your algorand chart. Okay, so algorand, so most of your long entries here you all would have never got it. So right now if y'all want, y'all can enter your longs right here because it broke this big resistance, right? So you can enter your longs right here and you can put your TPs over here. Okay, take profits. So if you are entering your algorand chart, now we're checking, you can put your longs right here and say this line. You can put your longs right here at around 0.22 cents. You can put your take profits of the longs right here. Okay, once it so that's for your TP right 0.23. That's okay. Quick it clear so I can see 0.23 sets. I can put your enter your logs here. Put your log TP right here. Okay, but once it breaks this one, this you can say this key support, which if you see on a daily, once it breaks this one, okay, it needs to break. Yeah, it needs to break. You can say this one. Okay, so it's still late to judge. Okay, so the long entries. Let's talk that. You can put your TPs right here. Okay, 23 cents. And for a bearish part, it can do the same thing as other ones. It can just range in this area, or it can range here, break this key support, and you go down and here fully. Okay, so that's for a bearish part. But now it's all bullish, so we don't need to do anything. Because if you see, avax was just ranging in this from 20 to around $23 range. So you don't need to short, you just need to long it from here and put your TPS around 0.23 cents. Okay, so let's talk about your next chart, which is the FTM chart. Okay, so FTM, right? Yep. Okay, so FTM is actually, I'll just check it out a daily. Okay, so the 4 chart daily. Oof. You can see what FTM did. See, FTM is, once it breaks this one, you can see this key at around 0.57 cents. We need to enter all our big entries, big spot buys, because we can more likely go to around $3 to that range, around $3 you can see. Okay, so FTM also is in a good range. We need to enter in FTM also because it broke that key support. Okay, breaking that key support. Okay, so right now for FTM, check on a, let's go on a 4 chart and okay, so right now for FTM, so y'all didn't have to enter anything right now, right? For FTM, if y'all seen yesterday's stream, just needed to watch. So once it breaks this, same thing as same thing, nothing as others, but normal. Once it breaks 0.51 cents, we need to enter our big longs. Okay, big long means big spot buys, not longs, but big spot buys. Need to keep for like around 2024. You can see that big buys we need to buy. So if you're putting your long, sorry, not long entries, putting your avax longs, once it breaks this key support, this key resistance, sorry, the support, we need to enter all along, because once it breaks this key support right here around 57 51 0.51 cents, you see on a daily, which I just checked just now. Okay, so here's the daily. So once it breaks this one, 51 cents, right, over here, once it breaks that, this coin is going all the way up here. See, it's going to here, this range, around $0.1 is going, and once it breaks this one, we are flying, man. So that's what I meant. Once it breaks certain key, we are going here all the way here. Like that. So we need to enter phantom this also. Okay, phantom entries. Now let's check into the crypto bubble and let's see which trends can enter in. Okay. So now let's check on the daily. Okay, let's check on render. Let's go on render chart. Kept ready over here below. Wait, where's render? Oh, okay, here it is. So render. Check on the render chart. So check on your render. Chart is looking too good now. The render. Okay, so this big. Another resistance. Another one. Okay, so right now you can say once it breaks this one, this key resistance, like 1.58 cents, $1.58, we need to enter all along because we need to hold this trends for long, not just small take profit here only. No, we need to hold it for long. Got it? So once this breaks the support, we need to hold it for long because this coin is on a daily, a bull market. This coin is good because see, comes so much from its bottom. You can see the bottom, right? From this bottom right now, from here, come here. Now once it goes here, going to go because this one is a key support, right, for the big one. You see, okay, yeah, one is a key. You can see, right, the key support to enter render also once it breaks this one. So render, we need to have some big allocations in render, because in the bull market this will go around $6, and so this coin is not going to stop, keep going. Okay, so for next one, now we see in render. Yesterday we see of the rune. You know that rune render STX. Remember yesterday I was saying STX is not done. STX is not, like, it's not showing up proper. But now since it broke that resistance, it broke this massive down range. Broke this massive down range. It broke this massive down trend. Now it now see it broke. It made a support here, which we were waiting for. Now I'll just wait for another support here, anywhere here, and we'll enter big entries, big long position. Because the STX trend also is alive, right? See how much pump. When Bitcoin pumped, it pumped so much here to here. Okay, so that's why. So render STX, and then which one else is there? See the other ones if you want to check. Even INJ is there. INJ also will check. The other ones, they don't pump that much. Once BTC pumps, they need to be away from those trades. Till now they didn't pump. They'll pump maybe in the future, but till now they are not pumped. So we know that. So we know that mostly these coins are maybe after, maybe end of the bull run, the other ones will pump. So we do exactly can't sell. And Jay, y'all were riding this, will be a good rider. So even this one, if you see on a daily, because I checked it, on a daily, it's breaking this key. You can see, right? Breaking this support areas. This big, it's a big support. Okay, so once it already broke, ING already broke. So then it's more probably going to go up. You can say till here $13. So think $13. Then if it breaks this one, it's more good $23. And bull one almost there, right? So these coins you need to keep an eye on. The INJ, which broke trend, we need to enter all INJ. Remember INJ, STX, and render. INJ, STX, render, and rune. Rune. If you all were there on your rune trade, where's your rune? I just kept it here. Keep it in order. Here. If you all were there on your rune trade, daily. Okay, so this is your daily. The rune trade also. Okay, so for rune trade, there's a lot of time till it breaks this one. But right now it's breaking this. Okay, right now it breaks this one. Yeah, so rune also there's a lot of time for it to break that key. But till now, if you are riding the rune one, good. Okay, so rune, let's see, from here it went here. Now from here, if it breaks this key support right here, it already broke. You see close by, broke this, makes support, right here is making support and keeps going up. We'll keep riding this to around 10 to wherever it goes. Okay. Okay, so that's for your crypto chart. Now let's check into the crypto news, which everyone's come for the crypto news. Okay, so the office of the office. Let me wait 1 second. This is just a small. Okay, so the office of the central government in Hong Kong will attend the ceremony of the Web3 Association. Okay, so this is a bullish news since the government of the Hong Kong, they're coming to attend this Web3 ceremony. Which this Web3 ceremony, what it does, it supports Web3 and it expects, they're trying to build an infrastructure right in Hong Kong. If you have seen the previous 3 to 4 days of, they're trying to expect to bring advancement in the Web3 space. So there's all bullish news in Hong Kong that they're supporting crypto, okay, and Web3. That's it. So this is kind of bullish since the government is attending this Web3 association ceremony. Okay, so now let's talk about the next news. Okay, so here's the news on the Ethereum and why Ethereum can be in a bad state, right? So Ethereum Ethereum validators numbers dropped to negative ahead of Shanghai upgrade. Okay, so the Shanghai upgrade is going to come within around, you can say, I don't know around when it's going to come. It's going to come around 10 to 20 days. Yeah, see, it's going to come to 10 to 20 days, you can say. Yeah, it's going to come in 10 to 20 days. And when the Shanghai upgrade came, you know what exactly happens? The validators, the validators of the Shanghai upgrade. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, so the validators of the Shanghai upgrade dropped. Okay, so what exactly the validators have to do with the Ethereum? So once the validators drop, what the validators are essential for? Validators are essential for the security and efficient and the speed of Ethereum, since Ethereum TPS is around 13. So the all everything is going to drop. The TPS is going to drop. The security is also going to be not as secure. So there's some risk over here because decrease in validator, delays in transaction process, and security risk, right? So that's it for the Ethereum. That's why Ethereum is not going to, you can say, pump for another, I don't know, for another 1 to 2 days after the Shanghai upgrade. Because once the validators decrease, kind of a bad thing for the Ethereum network. Okay, so now let's check on the next news. The next news: Twinkle Twins land their crypto platform Gemini 100 million to Bloomberg. Okay, so it's nothing that good. It's nothing that they just lend their crypto and they take a loan of 100 million on their crypto exchange and some fight with the SEC and all that. Okay, so it's not that it's not needed to know also about this thing. Okay, so that's it for your crypto. Yeah, see, the same headlines are coming repeated. Winkle twins infuse Gemini with personal loan. Okay, so crypto. That's it for your live stream. If you like live stream like this, just hit the like button, click the subscribe button, ping that notification bell on so you don't miss content like this and you're early to watch. Peace out, crypto fam.